Hey guys, I'm outside of the fairy tale exhibit down at GOMA at South Brisbane. So I'm going to be checking it out, and it's going to have some interesting stuff, and I'll be sure to show you as much as I can as I go along. Also guys, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if there's any other places you want me to visit at South Brisbane or in Brisbane or in the Gold Coast area. So be sure to let me know, and I'll be sure to visit those places this year eventually. Alright, thanks very much guys, and I'll see you inside. This time. Into the woods we go, guys. Cool. Wow. Twisted tree. That looks so incredible. Very cool. Classic retells. The term of fairy tale came from the French phrase from writers of the 7th. Ooh, so fairy tales originated come from France, or the term anyway. So it's interesting. I never thought of that. I always thought that fairy tales originated, well, I think the stories themselves came from Germany and Hungary. But to be truthful to you guys, to let you guys know, that fairy tales have come from different types of areas all over the world. It's not just around Germany and Hungary. There is also Italy. They have their own folk tales. They have folk tales in Japan, and even in Arabia they have their own folk tales, like the 1000 Arabian Nights tales you may have heard so much about. Oh, check out that. Nice. That's a nice interesting drawing and painting. Ooh. This is interesting. I don't know what that is, but it looks really interesting. Red and black mist. Ooh, over here guys, this is really something to record. This is the sort of the same outfit you may have seen in Mirror Mirror, the Snow White adaptation, you know, from that movie with Julia Roberts and Sean Bean and a lot of other actors I'm familiar with. It's rather extraordinary seeing such a beautiful outfit. I'll get a little closer here. So she wears this, I remember this outfit really well. It was when she escaped from the castle to explore the village and meet the prince for the first time. It's rather cool. I might take another shot from here, guys. Ooh. It's like looking into a history of filmmaking with when it comes to adaptations of Snow White and all that. It's incredible that this one came off as really an interesting story, even though most people probably bombed it in the box office and thought it was terrible because of all the because I think, let me see, the Snow White and the Huntsman, that didn't go so well in the box office, and so it kind of, this one went under the, you know, was overlooked for being any good. So I'm kind of glad that I get to share this all with you guys today. Okay, time to move on, guys. Ooh. Story view. Yeah. I don't need to tell you guys what this is, or this one is, the movie is about. This one is one of the oldest time classics of Beauty and the Beast. and it looks rather remarkable, very beautiful. I know I can't really see it really well from watching it here, but it looks rather beautiful nevertheless. Over here, there's the flower that you guys are familiar with, and there's that mirror. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Just seeing that. I love the table here. It looks so incredible. Ooh, look over here. Oh wow. That is such a beautiful gown. I envy the actress who may have just worn it many years ago. See, it's incredible. Let's move on, guys. On to the next exhibit. Ooh, look at those ones. Now, I think I know this story really well. It's sort of about the princess who hides herself in a sort of goat skin. And when she meets her Prince Charming, she falls in love and and she brings along these beautiful gowns, attending each and every party he has, and then, you know, he falls in love with her, and then eventually he works out later on who she is. It's probably romantic. Ooh, look at those gowns. So beautiful. I haven't seen this one yet, but I think I know the story a little bit. Like, one of them said that this gown has to be as gold as the sun, or something like that. And I think this one is sort of supposed to be as, let me see, what was it? Silvery as the moon, I think. And this third one over here is supposed to be as shiny as blue as the sky, and, you know, starry as the night or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I actually read the story as we go along. Ooh, look at those. Apart from the stuff we just saw, this is mostly for, you know, for art's sake, mostly for the show off people's different adaptations or different ideas about how fairy stories are conveyed in such artwork. Like over here, excuse me, this one's pretty interesting. Reminds me of an interesting story. I don't know what story, but this one looks pretty good. Ooh, look at this one. This makes me think of probably Alice in Wonderland or something. I can't think of what scene, but it looks very interesting, and I love how the guy conveyed this into the picture. I don't know what this one is, but it looks really interesting. A little sad though when I think about it. I think I'll look over here and see what it's all about. Haunted Country. From Haunted Country series. Ooh, sounds very grisly. Many fairy tales themes are universal and move across geographical borders, cultures, and times. Lost children in the forest, the wilderness, or the desert is a theme centered to several stories and can be found throughout Australia, art, literature, and film. Ooh, that is something to think about. So, moving on, guys. I understand that when you think about it, guys, there is like a lot of stories that deal with lost children, and they get, like, Hansel and Gretel as an example, and Snow White. I seem to recall in Snow White she was a little child, and then when she grew up she lived with the 7 dwarfs. This is just the story I heard about in the book, not from Disney adaptations or anything like that. Ooh, look at this thing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really dark. I think it's really cool. I think I'll take a picture shortly. Wow, this is done with stop motion, you know, guys. I haven't seen stop motion in, say, ages, but I think it's making a comeback as we speak, and I kind of think it's great that to see such stuff now more than ever. It would be great to see it making a comeback, in my opinion. As a filmmaker, I think this would be great, you know, to continue this kind of filmmaker legacy as we go along. Not just continue the three-dimensional animations, but I would like it if a 2D animation returns too one day.
Okay.
Not you, actually.
Oh, right.
Look at this, guys. Oh, so cute. It's like something out of the Planet of the Apes or something. I know that's mixing themes, but it seems very interesting, this type of artwork. Very cool. I'm going to take some photos while I'm here, so when I get stuck into the next exhibit, I'll let you guys know. Oh, I know this story anywhere, guys. This is called Where the Wild Things Are. It's sort of... I've read it several times as a kid, when I was little, and it has been a very popular book where we are. And look at this. This is the costumes and probably the masks that the people wore. I heard about the movie, but I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the trailer for it. I'll be sure to give you some photos of it when I get out here. Cool. Detailed too. This stuff, guys, this is from the props from the Labyrinth that was done in 1986 or 5, I'm not sure. Let me look over here again. It will be 1986, I was right at that time. See, I recognize this. This is where Hoggle has that special spray to spray fairies and stuff. I recognize that book, the Labyrinth book. I have my own one at home that's sort of that I got from Etsy. And then that's a book stand. I remember that particular in the opening, where in Sarah's room. Funny that. Over here you may see some of the props in here at the scene where she's in a room. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I know this bear anywhere. This bear is Lancelot, I think. That's the teddy bear that Sarah loved and gave to Toby at the end of the movie. It's very cute. I'm not sure about this character because I never seen him before, but I'm sure it's in this movie somewhere, obviously. Oh, I do remember this the most because it becomes it's a really good one. It's my favorite type of thing that I saw in the movie. The special music box that Sarah had. Oh, I recognize this guy. I do remember him the most because he would be the most recognized in one of the toys in the Labyrinth. I do remember him the most, very detailed. And I do remember the fire guys later on in the movie itself. It was pretty cool. Oh man. I don't know if I told you this, guys, but Labyrinth was probably one of my favorite of the fairy tale movies I have seen. And it has been the most memorable and cool. Now I don't need to tell you what this outfit is from. sorry. This is the outfit the exact same outfit that David Bowie wore in the Labyrinth, obviously. I gotta admit, it's so pretty. But I think it's more pretty with the man inside it, obviously. My bad. But still, yeah. So it's kind of great to see it intact in such detail work. I can't imagine how long. I don't remember which scene it was from, but I think I do have a good memory of something of it. I better try that again. Here's some more of those crystal thingies, guys, from the Labyrinth. I should tell you guys, when they were doing the crystal scene, it was not done by David Bowie, the crystals where he moved them in his hand. It was a different actor who was doing a bit of the hand gestures. So it wasn't necessarily David Bowie doing that very scene, that sort of scene. So it's kind of a lot of actors over the years often got someone to stand in. Sometimes it would get another person to do the hand gestures if they can't do them themselves. So this is an ongoing thing that often has happened over the years. So anyway, we'll soon move on eventually. So I couldn't see it before, it was a tad darker, so but it's good to see it in such lighting here. Very cool. Okay, time to move on, guys. Moving on, guys. Oh, see if it continues. Ooh. Check out this, guys. I don't know what this is, but it looks really cool. But I imagine I'll find something about it eventually. Ooh, look at those, look at that thing. Reminds me a little bit of Cousinette, a little. It's kind of funny when I think about it. Cool. Ugh. Creepy. Ugh, gross. But still, interesting nevertheless. See if it continues. Yeah, we shall. Ooh, look at this. I think we entered. Yes, indeed, we have. We've entered our Wonderland in this exhibit. Ooh, look at these paintings, guys. Very interesting. I can definitely think this is really cool, an interesting display. Amazing what people put into their artwork. Ooh, I recognize most of these outfits. These ones came from that Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, and I recognize that particular outfit from the Mad Hatter, I think it was, he was wearing an interesting outfit that no doubt you guys know. It's he was played by Johnny Depp, the actor, and here next to that one would be, I guess, Alice in Wonderland's outfit. It looks very, very ordinary, but aside from that, it looks like it had. I can imagine the actress who wore that outfit. It shows that even though it's not very deep, it's still detailed and has a lot of thought put in place in it. So it's great to actually see it in the flesh. I recognize this outfit. I think this is the outfit that the Queen wore. I think. I haven't watched Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland as yet, but I've seen photos and a little bit of clips here and there. So I hope I might check it out for you all the same. So, but it's kind of great to actually see this in the flesh. Kind of cool. Now let's go over here. I think there's some more paintings over here that of Alice in Wonderland that you may want to see. Oh, look at that. It's such detailed. Like, I think they used a photo and then, you know, painted the exact same drawing and then created this beautiful art piece. It's such detailed, like you could see all the detail on the very face. Like, it's like looking at a photo compared to the rest of it looks so animated and contemporary. It has an interesting approach. Like, two different artistic styles emerge into one. I don't need to tell you where this scene is. Oh man, that is so cool. Look at that, guys. Look at the cards. Oh, it's so cool. It looks just like it's really happening right in front of us. Very cool. Oh yeah. And this looks really cool. I gotta admit, I love looking at these. These are very detailed and lots and lots of thought have been put into place for all of these. Anyway, moving on. Whoa, look at those ones. Slow, scared, traveling, sad. I don't know if it has if it's got any symbolism for Alice in Wonderland, but I'm not the artist, so he may have used Alice in Wonderland's inspiration for these. Anyway, looking over here. Wow, this is really interesting, guys. And look, there's even the date on it that was made. It was 1984. Jenny Weston. Whoa, it moves. Cool. Whoa. So cool. Ooh, nice. Let's see where we are. Very nice. Don't need to tell you where this came from, guys. This is from that Cinderella movie that came out and that Disney came up with, obviously. It looks so beautiful, has nice colors, nice arrangement. Very cool. Ooh, look at the coach here. Wow, so beautiful. I wonder where this is from. Let's see. I guess it's part of a new artwork. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, this is from a sort of ballet sorts. Nice. It looks so interesting. This was. This must be a ballet of sorts. Wearing the same outfit I just watched. Ooh. This is really cool. I love the detail on this, guys. Looks so like looking at a watercolor painting. Probably is, obviously. It's so pretty. Next exhibit, guys. Ooh, I recognize this exhibit, guys. This is from the more of the Mirror Mirror movie. That was the adaptation of from Snow White. I should mention, guys, that previously there was going to be a new Snow White coming out called that was made by Disney, but for some reason there was some issues with it because of the actress and some of the facts that they were going to be using ordinary people to play the dwarfs, and this is when things sort of fell apart in the production in the end. So guys, this is the Snow White adaptation's gowns from the Mirror Mirror. So here's the gown from that Julia Roberts wore when she was in Mirror Mirror. It reminds me a little bit of the bird's feathers, you know, from the design of it. Maybe that was what was going on in the head of the designer at the time. And this is the outfit from Mirror Mirror, and this one is the outfit that Snow wore during the masquerade, where she's dressed in a swan cap and nice white wings and, you know, white dress. It's so beautiful. Up close it looks so unbelievable that this came from the movie itself. As you can see, it's still playing in the background, and it's up to the scene where she's wearing this beautiful gown, so it's kind of cool. Moving on. Over here is the gown, what the prince wore in, you know, here, and it shows the prince wearing his own. This is the outfit of the prince that he wore at the masquerade ball, and you can see right at the top here there are these weird ears, the rabbit ears. It looks on the top hat. It looks so cool. It looks so breathtaking, this outfit. And look at that. Now moving on, this is another outfit that the Queen wore. It looks to me very beautiful, very well designed. I gotta admit, looking up close at this dress, it's so beautiful, and the fact that it's worn by Julia Roberts makes it even more beautiful. I mean, it kind of complements her hair when she's wearing something this beautiful. So, moving on. Now, this is another one that Julia Roberts wore in Mirror Mirror. I gotta admit, the green would set her red hair on fire when I think about it, in a good way. So, it's very detailed, and I like the long sleeves on this one. It's such detail, amazing work on them. So, I'll go around here, guys. Over here, guys, is the outfit from the last scene where the prince and Snow White get married and live happily ever after. It's very nice. And if you look over here, look closely, you could see that there's 4 buckles on each boot, and you could probably imagine when the person helps him put the costume on ever so often, it was probably murder trying to get the buckles on every time when he had to do the same scene over and over again, or redo it in each take. It was probably painful trying to put it on and take it off, put it on, take it off. So it must be a pain for him. But aside from that, I like how detailed work it is. It's interesting that in any royal family marriage, they would often wear type of outfits like this. Very pretty. And this is the wedding dress that Snow White wore at the end of Mirror Mirror. It's on a turntable here, so we'll get to see it from how detailed it is. Look at that. There's some nice. Look at the ruffled sleeves. It looks so beautiful, well constructed. And look how beautiful the little outline, this pattern here work here. And of course, I want to show you this the most, guys. This nice big orange bow on the back. That's a nice touch when I think about this sort of dress. So that's concludes our tour of this exhibit, guys, because we're going to be heading off very soon. So I'm going to be turning off the camera and we'll be heading out. So I'll hopefully when I get outside. So hopefully I'll see you guys very soon on my next vlog episode. So have a good one this year, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.